So I'm very excited to be doing this album review. I have the album right here. This wasn't a digital download. A lot of you are going to be shocked that I bought this. A lot of you are going to be, yes, I bought this. It wasn't a handout. I did buy this, and I'm actually very pleased with this album. I'm going to show you guys the picture of this. Some of you are going to know what it is. Others of you aren't, and that's perfectly okay. Yes, I bought this. This is Daniel Jordan's The Stranger album. This is it's like a DVD case, which really surprised me. I was very excited about that. I don't know why, but I really was. I like it. I've always liked DVD cases more so than album cases, and it's good because I can play it in a DVD player and stuff like that, and it looks better in my opinion with the DVD collection. Like, because I've got a whole shelf of DVDs more so than I've got CDs. I've only got a few of them. I only buy an album if I really like it. And I was told to check this out by several people, so I did. Couldn't beat the price. $6. Yeah, it's worth it. It really is. As a matter of fact, I'd have paid more for it. But here's the artwork. It's got a bunch of crazy stuff in there. Like, you've got the dollar bills for the eyes. There's like just like a bunch of trippy stuff. Like, look at the girls. Yeah, it's just got a little bit of everything. One of my favorites is it's right here. It looks like sunglasses, but it's a knife. And there's a couple of things like that. Like, you look here, and then there's like the naked girl up here. But you notice the hand first off. But if you look close, you'll notice a bunch of really twisted and weird things. And that's what I really appreciate. I actually spent a good half hour just like looking at everything. And I actually just now noticed this. It's a rose, right? But it's a spear. So that alone I thought was great because I love artwork like that. Here's the track listing for Daniel Jordan is The Stranger, which is perfect because the way it's set up, it's like it's like you're listening to, a documentary almost. It's crazy. It's the Illuminati Wants Me Dead is track number 1. All Your Heroes is number 2. Sometimes 3. I Hate Drug Dealers 4, which I really liked that. That song got me. Like, the Illuminati Wants Me Dead was a good track. It was all right. It was enough for me to want to listen to the rest of it, and I liked the songs. I really did. All in all, the entire album was great, but The Stranger definitely stood out to me. And then No Friends, relatable. Almost everybody can relate to it. Uh, the content and the way he talks about, like, being alone and stuff like that, and you know nobody wanting to be your friend, basically. Own Worst Enemy, Paradox, Pride is Stronger Than Love. I kind of liked the message in that, and I really appreciated the different uh, the different things that was in that song. It wasn't just about that. There was other stuff thrown into it too. All the songs had something like that, like something, I don't want to say cryptic, but like double meanings and stuff like that, or yeah, you know what I mean. But Sad Clown featuring Mac Mall 11, short song. I wish it was a little longer, but it was perfect for being that short. There's no intros, there's no outros, there's no real skits in it. It's all music, and this is what I'm reading off of to you. Yeah, you don't get it on the back. You open it up. It works just like a DVD. You get a little something that gets put into it. Uh, Last Day Alive, Bonus Stranger, Don't Belong, Reason I Haven't Called You, Airplane Crash, which was a fun song. It definitely had that punk rockish tune to it, which I really appreciated. Fade Away, and This Is Real Life. REEL. Um, 2012 Kills All Idols. I got this at www.killdanieljordan.com is where I bought this album. A lot of cool stuff on there. Beanies, leggings, cool shit. And who those of you who do not know, executive producer Isham A. Smith, and the artwork was done by Rudy Dogmatic McCoy. Not familiar with him, but if this is the artwork he did, awesome job. Whoever did this artwork did a phenomenal job on it. And then right here, it's this is cool to read. I'm not gonna read the whole thing to you guys because everyone's got a short attention span. But and the disc, of course, has elements from the back. It's more condensed, but that's the disc. Impressive, very impressive. Basically, how I felt about Daniel Jordan's The Stranger is it reminded me a lot of attitude-wise and methods and ideology. It definitely had the foundation of what punk is, punk rock, and you could almost see that he is like a hip hop music artist with the punk mentality and the punk attitude, if you will. And what I really appreciated was when I was listening to it, I was getting a lot of flashbacks and a lot of good memories and I guess I could reference Iggy Pop almost and say that I would put Daniel Jordan in the same spot as Iggy Pop with the innovation. Because when you think about it, Iggy Pop and the Stooges back in the late 60s, they pretty much can be argued the ones that pretty much kickstarted punk rock and then people, you know. But I feel that a lot of people will be trying to do what Daniel Jordan does. And I feel that he's come up with his own real life put on the world. Rather than screaming about, and complaining, he's talking about shit that he's been through, that a lot of us have been through, and it is real life stuff. But yeah, I absolutely loved this album. Daniel Jordan is The Stranger is one of the best albums I've listened to in a long time. It's definitely put in my top 10 albums. It really is. I'd almost go as far as saying my top 5. I also got free stickers, which I thought was cool. This I've seen a lot on t-shirts, which I'm really glad to actually have this sticker. I really like that. And then Kill All Idols. I got 3 of those, which is exciting. I like the concept of it as well. He has a he has a remastered version that's been recently put up on iTunes for digital download. Go check that out. I mean, I if I had iTunes and I messed with the MP4s and fucked with it, I'd probably get it. But if it ever comes up out on CD, best believe I'll be buying it. So yeah, like I said, very excited to have this album in my collection. I know exactly where it's going in my DVD collection. It'll be going right with my Oliver Stone movies, because this is definitely a classic, and it's definitely got that classic look to it. Like that is the things that, legends are made of. And to put him, I mean, if I had the album American Paranoia, I would put it with the Hostel movies, because it's the same concept and the same idea. It's basically, the world hates Americans, which is what Hostel was. But I'm going to put a link in the description to go and buy this album. Like I said, it's absolutely worth it, and you can't beat the price. The shipping is wicked fast. I ordered it 2 days ago, and it's already here. So, yeah, and it's a Saturday. But yeah, very excited for this album. It's definitely rap, but it definitely has punk rock to it. I mean, you can't go wrong. If you like punk rock and you like hip hop and rap, then you will love Daniel Jordan as The Stranger. And a lot of people actually do love this album. I've heard nothing bad about it, which made me want to get it even more. The fact that I've heard no bad things about it whatsoever, and I've talked to quite a few people about it. So I am a proud owner of Dale Jordan is a Stranger. Like I said, his re-up version is up on iTunes for digital download. So be sure to get the original, because just like with sequels, you got to get the original to appreciate the new one, and vice versa. Otherwise, it's just going to be an album to you. It's just going to be another movie. But once you see the first one, you see it go in sequence. So pick up the first one, and then go on iTunes and get the re-up version, the remastered. And I can promise you, you will not be sorry. Like I said, KillDanielJordan.com.